Hey, everybody, welcome, and thank you for joining us here on the TMG Podcast. I am TJ Norris. Over here, we got my man James.
How are we?
We got our CEO, Mr. Mitchell Mullis.
Yeet, yeet.
I'd like to say thank you to Johnson and Second Main for letting us film here.
Yep.
And today, we're going to get back to the Mullis Group's Guide to Home Ownership. Super excited to talk to you guys today about the pre-approval process.
All right.
Mullis Group Guide to Home Ownership. Just for recap, what was step number one?
Finding the right agent.
Finding the right agent.
That's right.
Now, this right agent should be well-versed in the world of real estate. They shouldn't be, experts. They should be experts, and they should have a list of lenders that they can get you to get you pre-qualified. James?
Yeah.
Start us out.
Whoa.
We're missing something, Mitch.
Oh, man, my bad. My bad.
Whoa.
Yeah. Can't miss this. This is a golden one.
Right, this is our favorite part.
Okay. Who's ready? What happens when frogs park illegally?
Oh,
Come on.
What was that, James? Did you have something?
yeah, I don't know.
All right.
They get towed. Look,
probably
even John
could've
Wayne
answered
on
that
the
one.
end down there in his Western shirt left.
Whoa. Easy with the John Wayne.
It's not a Western shirt.
It is pretty Western.
That's not Western.
It's kind of like I'm ready to line dance, but I'm also here to party.
Yeah. Like he's going to show up. They don't have pearl buttons, but he wants you to know he's a country boy.
That's awesome.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so next step,
Yeah.
pre-approval.
Yeah, that's definitely, after you find the right agent, I think it's the most important thing. Get that pre-approval. What does the pre-approval do for you? Does anybody know what that does for us?
I do.
What does it do for us, Mitch?
Gives us buying power.
Yes, sir.
What's buying power, Mr. Norris?
Buying power basically lets us know where we're at, okay? It lets us know the range that we can be in, what you can go up to, what you've qualified for.
Right.
It gives us kind of it lets us narrow down our search a little bit too of what we can send over. But with that buying power, it allows us to now move forward in the process.
And even just slow it down just a little bit there.
Oh, sorry.
Buying power basically turns you into a real buyer.
Yep.
Now, we can say all day, I can go look at $2 million homes all day long and say, man, I want this home and that home. And, I can't afford that home.
Exactly.
Well, then we don't really have a whole lot of power at that point because we don't have anything proven that we are. It's kind of like going to the doctor again. If you go to the doctor and this cat doesn't have a degree on the wall, you're wondering where'd he really go, So did he go to DCCC to get his doctorate degree, or did he go to Harvard?
I don't think they offer it.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
That would be
also-
suspicious.
Yeah, it would be. I think there's a miscommunication because I talk to people on the phone all the time that say, yeah, I'm pre-qualified. But does that mean that you're pre-approved? Does that mean that you're capable to go buy that house that you think you're pre-qualified for? How would you answer that question, Mitch?
pre-approval is going to be based on credit score. They're going to check your credit, and they're going to take your word for it, what you make. Guess what? Lots of people lie.
So that's pre-approval or pre-qualified?
Pre-qualified.
I got it confused again. Look, pre-qualified. Sorry.
But no, this is why this
It's
is
confusing.
important.
It's
because
very
it is
confusing.
confusing.
Yeah.
Pre-qualified is step one. That is credit score taking your word for it,
Mitch,
what you make.
You can stop playing like you don't know. So that's how confusing it is for a buyer, okay?
Yeah.
So they say they get the terminology. So that's why they depend on finding the right buyer's agent, because once you find me, I'm going to put you in track with the right lender to get you the pre-approval.
So we got that. Let's back up for 1 minute, and let's simplify this process for us real quick. Pre-approval, number one, turns us in to buyers with power.
Yep.
We can now buy, okay? Number two, it gives us a price range where we need to be, okay? Like I said, we don't want to be looking at, $100,000 homes if, if you can afford a $300,000 home.
Right.
And lets us know where our payments are going to be, make sure we can afford it. And I tell people, hey, we don't want to be house poor. Want to make sure you can still have a life worth living after you have your house.
Exactly.
And make sure you're comfortable with the payments. We had something this week with Martin. Martin's been showing this buyer $350,000 houses. Lost
Pre-approved
one
for
offer.
it, right?
Yeah, pre-approved for it. Lost an offer, come back and beat 8 or 9 other offers with a contingent offer. That's why I say we're really good at what we do. We can get offers accepted. But gets it accepted, and then he goes to the bank and realizes his payment And he said, "No, I can't do it." He had to back out because of his payment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's important to know all these steps up front.
And getting pre-approved allows you to have the information to know that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to the circling back around. Sorry, TJ. Circling back around to you answer your question. What does it take to get that? They're going to check your credit score. They're going to check your debt to income ratio
Or DTI.
or DTI, if you hear that. I've had a lot of people call in and say, James, I don't have $10,000 for a down payment. I probably can't buy a house. I'm looking to rent a house because I just don't have any money.
And there are programs for that.
Exactly. Tell us about it, TJ.
Yeah, so there's down payment assistance. There's a lot of FHA, first home buyer programs that people can qualify for. I talked about this yesterday with a client, trying to get her pre-approved this morning. She had no idea that she may not have to pay a down payment. So, we had that conversation yesterday. Now, you have other programs, USDA loans, which is another government loan, VA government loan.
Right.
And conventional. Conventional is probably the easiest to work with right now. Cash is by far the easiest. But if we can't do that, there are a lot of different programs, and that's why we have to get you to the right lender and really walk you through that process.
Yep. And going back, why do you need the pre-approval?
Honestly, it has.
Why do they need to go get the pre-approval?
So if they find the right home, they can put an offer in, because agents aren't taking offers without pre-approvals.
And in this market, houses are selling. You can put one on Thursday. By Saturday, Sunday, it's under contract. What happens if you find the right one on a Friday afternoon and you don't have that pre-approval and you can't get somebody on the phone to get it?
Yeah.
House is gone before you.
And then here's
the
thing: I train these guys real hard on getting pre-approvals and pre-qualifications, because here's why. Going back to the Mullis Group, we put people before properties. I want to do a good job for you. I want to do the best job possible because I work in a referral business. Okay, if we go out here and we go look at this home and you love it and it takes 3 hours to get that pre-approval, well, in this market with homes selling 103% of list price in less than 24 hours, guess what? During that 3-hour process, the home's probably under contract. Then you're mad at me because I didn't tell you about pre-approvals. I don't want anybody mad at me, right? So I like to tell everybody up front, we got to have that pre-approval, so when you find that perfect home, you can make an offer, because you can't make an offer without a
Pre-approval.
Pre-approval. Pre-approval. Yeah,
That was something right there.
Yeah.
It's into it. I love it.
So that basically, and you guys can help with that, correct? You guys are the ones that you can reach out to an agent when you're seriously thinking of buying a home, and you guys can actually direct your clients to, hey, this might be a good loan for you, or if you're looking in this area, they might have a lot of USDA loans that you could look at.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why it is important to talk to you guys first before you necessarily just go get pre-approved. Is my understanding of this correct?
Well, I mean, there are folks out there that want to work with their bank.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Which works.
Yeah.
But with our in-house lenders, there's constant communication. That's key in after the deal is made. And it's also key in understanding we're pre-approved for this. We have the letter. We have everything in front of us that we need. So our in-house lenders, it just allows us, to send them to people that
preferred lenders.
Preferred lenders that have
that
done
we work
hundreds.
That aren't going to let your call just sit on their desk when they've missed it until the next morning. That when they see it, they're going to call you right back. From when they get back from lunch. Is basically what you're getting at.
We've did hundreds of deals with these guys, like he's saying, with our preferred lenders, and we do these deals with them, and we partner up with them because we think they're the best. And having a great lender is also going to help you in winning an offer.
Yep.
Making sure we can get guaranteed letters from lenders, making sure that, we have everything we need up front so we can make it a quick, painless close for the seller.
Oh, yeah.
So lenders are big about stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
well, what do you think down there, Wild Earp? I'm going to tell you something. That boy is on fire today in that red. Let's go. What do you think about the pre-approval?
Man, I think we've covered most of it there. I also, like I said before, people always call and say, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. I sold a guy a house. He closed last week. He spent $120 and he bought a house.
What?
$120 is all he brought to the closing table.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So,
when we tell you we can get you in a home
we're not just saying that.
for hardly no money, we can do it.
Yeah.
Basically, you're saying get in touch with you guys so that you can get some information out there.
Now you're talking.
Because information is power, and you guys have a lot of it apparently.
Yeah.
Start with an expert.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this conversation happens in the initial conversation. I mean, we hit a lot of things. We don't want to bog it down in that first conversation, but really that's a major step if you're really looking at buying a home is getting pre-approved. That's just the market
first one,
that we are in.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
I guess I'll join in with you guys. If you're looking for a ranch and 50 acres with horses, call me.
John Denver.
Take me home.
That's awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap up right there on pre-approval.
Yeah,
But
let's hit the minimum credit score. I mean, some lenders are different.
Yeah.
I think some before COVID, we could get you approved with a 580 score.
Yeah.
Now it was going to take some work from our part, and that's okay. You know, I've had lenders come into our office, and I'm real big about this. You know, I think it was you
Yes.
brought the guy in. So I'm real big. Some agents, some lenders only want to work with people who have a 640 score higher. I think that's crap. I think that's hogwash, and I think you're probably going to be broke a lot because, I just don't think that's right.
Right.
So I've had lenders come into the office, and they'll pitch us, and I walked in one day. You know me, I work out. I come in some gym shorts. This guy just thinks I'm just some dude in there, and like he's a real jerk. And I don't like that either. So I start questioning this sucker. You know, well, what's this about? Well, you only work with this. Now, I'm not going to work with anybody that has less than a 640 credit score. Immediately I got up, told him, hey, man, I'm Mitch Mullis. Thanks for coming out. Have a nice day. Because we're going to give everybody a chance. Because I was that kid that didn't have a chance to buy a home. So we work with lenders that want to help people out. And if you can't buy right now, well, our lenders are going to help you to tell you what to do to be able to buy a home in a year, 2 years, 6 months,
3
whatever.
months.
But before COVID, it was a 580. I think now it's a 620.
yeah.
For all those down payment assistance programs, USDA loans, you're going to need a 640. And if you've got a 300 score, message us. We can help. If you got a 400 score, we'll get you to the right people to be able to buy a house in a year or two. You know, whether you buy now or a year from now, we're still interested in helping you in that process.
Yeah, you're a
Call us
priority.
and reach out.
Nice.
Cool. What game can I win today?
And the confidence just oozes.
Am I 4 in a row or 5 in a row now?
Well,
Technically, you lost
First
to
off,
Josh.
we tied.
I think this is episode
Josh-
10, and I think
Josh
that you've
won.
won 14.
Yeah. At least,
That
at
sounds more
least
like it.
14.
Oh, man.
All right, so what we got on tap today?
We've got some sports movie trivia from the 90s.
All right.
Look at this.
Willie Beeman better make an appearance.
Let's just see what happens here, boys.
He doesn't even know who Willie Beeman is.
You might be surprised.
Let's go.
Because remember,
name is Willie.
I'm 24, and you guys are 35 and old, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You just look 24. I wish everybody could see Johnson. Like I say, I tell everybody,
Who is this guy?
he's like Wilson from Home Improvement. You never really see his face.
I wouldn't be tall enough to see over that fence, though. That's the only thing. You'd have never even seen the top of my head. You just heard a voice like you do now. All right, so sports trivia from the 90s. We got 4 questions. First question. What movie came out in 1992 with Emilio Estevez as the coach?
Softball. Hey, there's actually a new series coming out on Disney. I seen the other day. Same movie.
Disney Plus is awesome. How you doing over there, James? You look a little nervous.
Well, you know.
It's a
They don't
thirst
play
of
this much in the
knowledge.
Westerns,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm the person knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact.
Hey, fun fact. Emilio Estevez is making a comeback, and he's Charlie Sheen's brother. A lot of people don't know that.
Way to give away the answer, Mitch.
Did I give it away?
All right, next one.
Yeah.
What was the name of the dog in The Sandlot?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
Y'all know The Sandlot, but do you know the
I see
dog's
James Earl
name?
Jones. Got it. Pulled it out of left field.
TJ? I don't even know if you're blinking. Are you all right?
He's not.
Sorry, I spaced out.
Just have to slap him in the head.
No, I've seen that movie hundreds.
He was
I got
playing it in
Never
his
mind,
head.
Never mind. I got it.
He was literally playing the movie in his
Don't be
head.
looking at my paper.
Dude, I was looking straight ahead.
I scratch
he
my
called me
head,
out
and
on
all of
it.
a sudden he's got an answer. You know, my hand pops up.
What, number 3, what baseball movie starred Danny Glover?
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Danny Glover?
Danny Glover.
Oh, I know that.
James
Oh,
looked at
man.
mine.
No, I didn't. That's a great flick.
It is, you know?
Great story.
I'm gonna go on this is 90s, right?
Oh, yeah. This is all 90s.
There's also another major actor in it now.
There is.
Played center field.
Correct.
Okay. Don't give Mitch the answer.
Last one.
I'm gonna win.
Kidding me?
He's not winning.
What is the name of the movie that followed the Jamaican bobsled team?
Oh my gosh, one of my favorites.
God, I love that. Oh, I got it.
Feel the rhythm.
Feel the rhyme.
Come on, Jamaica. It's bobsled
It's
time.
bobsled time. Love that movie.
What
Hey,
about Jamaican
by the way,
bobsled?
John
such-
Candy's in that movie.
R.I.P.
Terrific actor.
Yep.
Taken way too soon.
Yep.
Don't even know how he died.
All right, everybody ready?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
I
First
hold my
question.
papers like this so TJ can't see.
What movie came out in 92 with Emilio Estevez as
Mitchell.
the coach?
Let him answer this because he was
Let's
pretty
do it,
excited.
Mitch.
It's Mighty Ducks.
It is the Mighty Ducks.
Got
I
it.
missed that.
What was the name of the dog in the Sandlot?
I missed it, I think.
Hercules.
Nice.
I put
What
Zeus. I put Zeus.
Yep, I missed it.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, I was right there.
All right, so that's what, 2 for you, TJ?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
1 for Mitch?
Yep.
0 for
out.
James?
I'm out. I missed them both. I do know this one, though.
All right, James.
What is it?
Ask the question.
What baseball movie starred Danny Glover?
Angels in the outfield.
Yes, it is.
Angels in the Outfield. What
Bonus-
a movie.
Bonus.
I did know
Can
that
you
one.
name that center
I got
fielder?
it. I got that one, guys, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you did. Good job.
Okay.
That was the only Danny. He was the manager. It's the only thing. I was
Exactly.
thinking, like, the reason it said 90s, like 70 and 80s, maybe he was in, like, an old school flick or something.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah. That's
That was a good one.
not what
That
I
was a
meant.
pretty good
I
flick.
meant, like, was there an old baseball movie?
Oh,
No.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon.
Feel the rhythm.
Come on, Jamaica. It's bobsled time.
What is the name of this movie?
Cool Runnings.
James, you
Never
didn't
seen it.
get that?
I've never
Whoa.
seen it.
All right. That's one you got to watch.
I mean,
never
why
seen
do we
it.
just go all Disney movies?
I don't know. Were those all Disney movies?
can I-
Sandlot wasn't a Disney movie.
Hey, can I get some
Sure.
sound?
No.
Because I got that dub.
He just beat you.
Man, I forgot what it's like to lose.
4 for 4.
And I still think he cheated. I want to recount.
Thank you.
How come I win all the time? I don't get anything. Got me on Zeus, man.
Yep.
Zeus. Now,
Hercules, actually.
what movie starring a sports figure, Hulk Hogan, is it where an actor plays Zeus? From the 80s.
God.
Well, is that the one where he was the nanny?
You lost me
No,
at
no,
Hulk
no.
Hogan.
No, so here's the deal. It was
I'm
his
just thinking
first
about
movie.
ripping my shirt off like
Big
him.
guy from Friday was in there.
Debo?
Debo, and he was Zeus.
R.I.P..
It's called No Holds Barred.
Oh, yeah.
Great flick. Check it out.
It's a wrestling movie,
I don't
isn't
have
it?
I don't have time in my life to waste.
But you'll watch Castaway with a volleyball.
Yes, I will.
I think it's peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
You know
Think
what?
it's
They were talking
best
about
Tom
that on
Hanks
Rock
movie.
92. Back me up.
Yeah, I heard it. It was
And
in
they
the
were
top.
like-
It was in the top 5 on their list too.
Pretty underrated movie.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Is 2 guys named Chris stealing our stuff? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I think they're watching the podcast.
Hey guys, how's it going?
are.
They've only got 40,000 followers, so they need our help.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
All right, guys.
I know what
Well,
I'm getting TJ for Christmas. I'm gonna buy you a Wilson soccer ball.
It's a volleyball.
It's a volleyball.
Whatever.
Gee, James.
Whatever.
You're going to have to get out of the house every now and then.
Look.
Lord.
Watch more than a Western.
Yeah.
He might not own a TV.
It's not a Western shirt.
It's a Western shirt for sure.
It's not a Western shirt.
all right.
Billy
So-
the Kid. Hey, episode 3. Do you guys know what's going to be? On the 3rd step of the Mullis Group, buying home guide to home ownership. Yeah, if I can get it right. It's going to be setting up home searches, how we work for you to find that home.
There we go.
And where you need to look. Spoiler.
Ain't Zillow.
Yeah. So, cool.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much, Johnson and James
Yep.
and Mitchell.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us today. And Mandy at Second and Main. Join us next time for the 3rd episode on the Mullis Group's Guide to Home Ownership.
It's not a Western shirt.
Let it go.